Dear Yu Santa Rosa, morning again.
Morning.
My message for you all today is all about seeking compassion and building resilience by unlocking body wisdom. We just talk about love. I believe in love. I think you all believe in love, right? So let me just reiterate this statement also that you are loved beyond belief. You are enough. You are precious. Your work and your life matter. This line from Ashley Horan's reflection, which I just read earlier, offers comfort and reassurance. It is some kind of a mantra you can repeat whenever you feel exhausted, tired, or troubled. You may remember this mantra when your energy is dissipating, when your body is weakening, and when you are feeling marginalized, neglected, and silenced. It is a way of seeking compassion. My professor in radical compassion, his name is Dr. Frank Rogers, cites that one of the fundamental assumptions of the Western monotheistic tradition is that there is a sacred source of compassion that sustains all of creation, that we have all been created in love and sustained through love and renewed through love. It starts by recognizing that, however we named it, that sacred source is a presence of absolute compassion. Rogers adds that compassion is the essence of what we call the divine, the sacred, God, Allah, Yahweh, and so many others. Since college and after 3 decades of my life, I have sought compassion from more than one sacred source, including Gautama Buddha, Kuan Yin, and the other Buddhas, Lao Tzu, Yamada Kun Roshi, and Mahatma Gandhi. Their respective philosophies and teachings about compassion, justice, love, kindness, oneness, peace, and solidarity, which I had learned through yoga, Zen meditation, Tao philosophy, Qigong, and Tai Chi, encouraged me to cultivate compassion for myself and to center down. Howard Thurman, the mentor of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, said that it is good to center down. He added that we must learn to be quiet, to settle down in one spot for a spell. Sometime during each day, everything should stop, and the art of being still must be practiced. Very good. Yoga's calming and stress-relieving benefits through its meditation and breathing techniques help me promote mindfulness, which is basically paying attention to one's emotions, feelings, and thoughts. Zen meditation led me to experience Thich Nhat Hanh's present moment, wonderful moment. Zen emphasizes the oneness of darkness and light, black and white, form and formless, and many other binaries. As Thich Nhat Hanh affirms, one is present in all, and all are present in each one. This oneness and interdependence of one in the other enhance inclusivity and welcome the diversity of all beings and things. The Tao philosophy fosters solidarity and unity with all life forms. So I pledged to be a full-fledged vegetarian before the Buddhas, Kuan Yin, the medicine Buddha, and other Buddhas at the altar in my Tao temple, where I learned to apply Buddhist principles in my daily life. The Tao philosophy also encouraged me to practice a vegan lifestyle. So I have been vegan for over 20 years, which has cured me of the early onset of breast cancer since the year 2000. And veganism led me to promote environmental justice and justice for all. Also, I practice Qigong, and this author, Mimi Ku-Deemer, who wrote Qigong and the Tai Chi axis, nourishing practice for body, mind, and spirit, cites that Qigong uses movement and breath to nourish our health and bring balance to the body so that our body, heart, mind, and spirit can experience an enriching and peaceful life. She adds that Tai Chi is a potential and space of Wuji that gives rise to the harmonious movement of the yin and yang, in turn generating the 5 elements. Qigong and Tai Chi facilitate one's experience of the Tao, or the way, or mother of all worlds, by enhancing balance, health, and harmony. As I continued to seek compassion through the above-cited practices, I noticed how easy it was to balance my body, heart, mind, and spirit through consistent practice. Though there were times when it was difficult for me to continue doing these practices regularly. Does it sound familiar? As Thurman surmised, my entire nervous system and body have been geared over the years to activity, to overt and tense functions. Also, I was confronted with pressing social issues that had adversely affected my well-being, such as the COVID-19 pandemic, the hate crimes and racism that my Asian, non-binary, and transgender communities have experienced up to the present time. Anger, as I said, Eric also mentioned that, anxiety and fear and other negative emotions temporarily disconnected me from my compassionate core. I reminded myself of the gifts of these practices I sought to embody had given me, helping me overcome my negative emotions and be resilient. My experiment taught me that my previous practices have limitations, especially during the pandemic, when I needed a creative, energizing, fun, and holistic approach to integrating body, heart, mind, and spirit. So I learned about interplay from a schoolmate in my seminary who used to enter the center aisle of the chapel during Tuesday morning worship service and let her body move in any which way, oblivious to the curious eyes of the congregation. So I enrolled in the Secrets of Interplay, an online class of Body Wisdom Incorporated. Through that class, I met the co-founders of Body Wisdom, namely Cynthia Winton Henry and Phil Porter. They were both pastors and dancers who developed the interplay system. Cynthia and Phil say that interplay gives people tools to get more of what they want in their lives by paying close attention to their own experience and wisdom. I participated in Body Wisdom's leader training program, which describes interplay as an active, creative way to unlock the body. It balances the body, heart, mind, and spirit, generates new ideas, enhances one's skills, and promotes change and transformation. Interplay is a practice and philosophy that uses art forms such as dance, movement, music, play, like the kids here earlier, poetry, storytelling, and theater arts to unlock the wisdom of the body. Regarding this, Anna Halprin explains that the body bears the burden. The body is the one map you always carry with you, and it is shaped by all of your life experience, both positive and negative. All the information we need to make a new choice, to take another road to another place, is encoded in our bodies. The skill of tapping our body wisdom gives us a more complete experience of all the things that have happened to us, deeply affecting our capacity to direct our lives in the present and the future. As a certified interplay leader, I have been integrating interplay into my life practice as a person and as a faith leader. I use the tools and resources of interplay to continue cultivating compassion for myself so that I may fully embody it and share it with others. Interplay has encouraged me to come alive. As Howard Thurman urged, don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive. And go do that, because what the world needs is more people who have come alive. Also, my fellow interplay leader, Carolyn Renee, emphasizes that interplay invites us into compassion and resilience, not by striving, but by practicing ease, connection, and play in the body. Compassion begins with how we meet ourselves. She adds that resilience in interplay is built incrementally. We don't push, we take small steps. Having said this, now I'm inviting all of you to join me in an interplay form. And we call this the one-hand dance on behalf of embodying compassion and building resilience through embracing possibilities for change, growth, connection, and deeper meaning. By the way, Snoopy, if you've gone to the Charles Schulz Museum, there's this quote on the wall by Snoopy, and it says, "Dance is the best form of art." So now, let's dance, okay? You may stand when you're able. Okay, please. Those who are not able, please remain seated. And then take a take a deep breath. Okay, take a deep breath and let it out with a sigh. Ha. Take another deep breath and let it out with a big ha. Ha. Another one. Take a deep breath and let it out with another big, big, big ha. Ha! Okay, that's great. Then start by moving either your right or left hand towards your opposite shoulder. And then we'll be, we'll be having some music, maestro. Okay, so we'll be having music to accompany our movement. Let your hand move where your body leads it. Anywhere, any which way. Okay? And by the way, put aside your brain. Put your brain under the chair. Okay? And let your hand move in any direction. It could be moving fast or slow. And jerky. Then fast again. And slow. Then make a shape with your hand. Pause. Make another shape. Pause. And another shape. Continue your hand dance. And if ever your other hand gets jealous, let it join you. Let it join your other hand. Okay, so you can dance with both hands now. Yes. And continue practicing ease, connection, and play in the body. Jerky, slow, fast, going under like this. Compassion begins with how you meet yourself, which leads you to build resilience and humility. And you're able to acknowledge the presence of other dancers around you. Play with them, connect with them. your hands. You can also get out of where you're seated and go around the room if you're able. Connect with others through your hands, through your bodies too. Yes, that's it. Yes, great. Yes. Continue the process. Offer loving kindness to one another through your hands, through your bodies. Yes. Dance with your full body and your hands. Connect with one another. Body, hands, mind, and spirit. Yes. And we are all in this together. Then do a beautiful and meaningful ending to your dance when the music stops. But as long as there's music, continue dancing, okay? Ashe, may it be so.